Hey there, movie
nobody
lovers!
is gonna hit as
Today,
hard as life.
we're diving into the
But it ain't
boxing
about how
drama
hard you
that
hit.
brought the
It's
Rocky
about how
saga
hard you
to a
can
whole
get
new
hit and
generation.
keep moving
You
forward.
might
How
think
much
you know
can
everything
take
about
and
Creed,
keep moving
but trust
forward.
me, the
That's how winning is done.
behind-the-scenes story is even more fascinating than what we saw on screen. Believe it or not, Sylvester Stallone turned down returning as Rocky Balboa multiple times. The man who created the character felt the story was complete, and he was reluctant to revisit it. What changed his mind? Ryan Coogler's passionate pitch and screenplay. But here's the kicker. Coogler himself was the son of a regular boxer, just like Adonis Creed in the film. Talk about life imitating art. Stallone later admitted, "When I read that script, I knew I had to do it. Some stories find you when you need them most. Ever wonder why Creed feels so emotionally authentic?" Ryan Coogler wrote the screenplay during an incredibly difficult personal period. His father was battling a serious illness, similar to Rocky's cancer diagnosis in the film. This wasn't just another boxing movie for Coogler. It was his way of processing his fears about potentially losing his dad. The training scenes between Rocky and Adonis mirror Coogler's own relationship with his father. Next time you watch those quiet moments between them, you'll see them in a whole new light. You know those incredible boxing sequences? No stunt doubles there. Michael B. Jordan committed to becoming a boxer from the ground up. He trained twice daily for over a year, following the same regimen as professional fighters. And those punches, they were real. During filming, Jordan actually took several hits to the face. Remember that knockout scene? Not acting. Jordan was legitimately dazed on camera. As he put it in an interview, "I wanted to know what it felt like to get hit." You can't fake that kind of reaction. Here's something fascinating. Stallone initially resisted portraying Rocky as vulnerable and ill. The man who built his career on playing indestructible heroes was terrified audiences would reject seeing their champion weakened by cancer. "I thought people would hate seeing Rocky like that," Stallone confessed. "I was wrong." Ironically, this vulnerable portrayal earned him a Golden Globe win and his first Oscar nomination in nearly 40 years. Sometimes our greatest fears lead to our greatest triumphs. Did you catch it? The climactic fight with Pretty Ricky Conlon was filmed as one continuous shot. No cuts, no edits. The camera weaves through the ring for an entire round of boxing, something never before attempted in sports cinema. The logistics were nightmarish. One mistake by any fighter, camera operator, or extra meant starting all over. It took months of choreography and 13 attempts to get it right. This revolutionary approach changed how boxing films are shot forever. Despite all the young talent involved, when it came to staging the fights, everyone deferred to Stallone. Using techniques he developed back in 1979 for Rocky II, Stallone personally choreographed many of the boxing sequences. Director Coogler recalled, "Sly would just jump in and demonstrate exactly what he wanted. Here's this 69-year-old man showing these professional boxers how to make punches look real on camera. It was masterclass stuff." Few people realize Creed was a career lifeline for Michael B. Jordan. After the catastrophic failure of Fantastic Four just months earlier, industry insiders considered him box office poison. Studios were literally removing him from casting lists. Creed wasn't just another role, it was redemption. Jordan poured everything into the performance, knowing his Hollywood future hung in the balance. The gamble paid off spectacularly, transforming him from potential has-been to A-list star, Rocky's Legacy. That was the original title in the screenplay. Think about how different our perception would be with that name. Stallone, despite his initial reluctance, made a crucial decision. "This isn't my story anymore," he insisted. By renaming it Creed, The focus shifted entirely to Adonis's journey, with Rocky as the mentor rather than the hero. This seemingly small change fundamentally altered how the film was made, marketed, and received. When word leaked that a Rocky spin-off was in development, the internet exploded with outrage. Dedicated fans called it a cash grab, a desecration of the franchise. Petitions to cancel the film gathered thousands of signatures. The production team watched with growing anxiety as their project was condemned before a single frame was shot. But sometimes the loudest critics become the biggest champions. After release, many of those same fans admitted they were wrong, with the film earning both critical acclaim and box office success. For authenticity, key training sequences were filmed at Philadelphia's Front Street Gym, the same facility where boxing legend Joe Frazier once trained. This wasn't just a nod to history. It was about capturing the spirit of the original Rocky films. The peeling paint, worn equipment, and faded photos on the walls weren't props. They were real pieces of boxing history. Jordan even trained alongside actual Philadelphia fighters, absorbing their techniques and stories. As one crew member noted, you could feel the ghosts of boxing past watching over us. There you have it, the untold story behind one of modern cinema's greatest sports dramas. Creed wasn't just a continuation of a beloved franchise. It was a deeply personal project, born from real pain, determination, and the passing of the torch from one generation to the next. If you enjoyed these revelations about Creed, hit that subscribe button for more movie secrets you won't hear anywhere else. And let me know in the comments, which of these facts surprised you the most? Until next time, this is Channel Name, reminding you that sometimes the most powerful stories happen when the cameras aren't rolling.